Hausa Day stands as a momentous period set aside by the United Nations to celebrate and showcase the rich, diverse tapestry of the Hausa language and its remarkable growth across the globe. This significant moment was commemorated in the historic city of Daura in a profoundly unique manner. The celebration was not merely an occasion to remember the deep history and origin of kingship in Hausa land, but also a powerful demonstration of what can be achieved through love, unity, and shared culture. TVC News' Abdulatif Yusuf was on the ground in Daura to capture the event for TVC News. His report.
The event served as a grand revisitation of history, heritage, and a culture defined by artisanship, bravery, and unity. According to enduring myths and legends, the Daura Emirate stand as a revered cradle of kingship in Hausaland, single-handedly transforming its history with the arrival of Bayajida, who journeyed from Baghdad. He famously married Queen Daurama after a heroic feat, slaying a fearsome python that had terrorized locals, preventing them from fetching water from the Soul Well except on Fridays. The descendants of this legendary union are believed to have given birth to 7 original Hausa kingdoms: Katsina, Kano, Rano, Daura, Zazzau, Garun Gabas, and Gobe. This expansive narrative of foundation extends further, with other 7 brothers establishing influential rulership in the regions of Zamfara, Kebbi, Nupe, Ilorin, Jukun, Yawuri, and Gwari.
Now, the importance of it holding in Daura is because history has shown that Daura is the cradle of Hausa leadership. There were Hausa people already, but it was from Daura that the people here went out and they ended up taking over leadership. So that is why it has become what it is. Now we are very happy, but we also know that like every language, like every culture, there is an infusion of external culture which, if care is not taken, will end up polluting. And I think it is one of the significance of celebrating a day like this.
Preservation of history may extend beyond art and Dauba. It will also prepare succeeding generations to understand who they are and what they represent.
The interest, you will find that you go to a Hausa-speaking household and you find them talking in English, or you find that in the daytime they wear shirts rather than going. You see, the Hausas and the Indians have a history of living the way they are wherever they are. Unfortunately, gradually that is phasing out. But we are now, with this day, and with the support of the United Nations, we are trying to rekindle that interest. And
a mammoth crowd comprising attendees from all across the north and neighboring Niger Republic graced this auspicious occasion. The Emir of Daura, positioned at the center stage of the ceremony, patiently received homage and pledges of allegiance from various troops representing their representative emirates. It was a moment that powerfully reflected the profound and unbreakable connection between the Hausa people, despite their geographical locations and distances. This is the celebration of our history and the history we are proud of. It has brought us together for over 1,000 years now. A representative of the state governor also pledged the government's continued support to invest more in subsequent gatherings of this scale and significance.
A revisitation of history and the celebration of the Hausa people is happening here in Daura, a moment where all the kingdoms that were given birth to by the Daura Emirates are converging here to showcase their rich history and culture and to appreciate the kingdom for the wonderful things it has done to keep Hausa people together across the world. From Daura, Abdulatif Yusuf, TVC News, Katsina.
Convener of International Hausa Day, Abdulbaki Jari, joins me on TVC News at 10 for more on this. Mr. Jari, talk to us about the significance of the International Hausa Day.
First of all, it unites the Hausa people from all over the original Hausa land, those 7 true states and the 7 non-true states, and all of the Hausa people and the Hausa-speaking world from Niger, from Cameroon, from Ghana, and from the diaspora all converge in Daura. And we had a very colorful celebration. And above all, we talk to each other. We talk about our challenges and how we can unite ourselves more, and also how we can help Hausa language to grow bigger so that it could be used as a regional language in West Africa to unite more people, especially now that we need to come together, all of us, when it comes to security, when it comes to education, when it comes to so many other things that we think that not just the Hausa people, not just the Hausa-speaking population, but the whole of West Africa needs to come together. We need to have an indigenous language that can unite us, that can make us feel that we have also that feeling of belonging, so that we can work together and achieve more as a community.
And Mr. Jerry, you know that sometimes I find people describe everyone from the north as Hausa. Is that assumption correct?
To a great extent, it is correct, because the majority of the people of the north do speak Hausa language, and that the original Hausa people, they do not discriminate between people. We try to welcome everybody, and that has also helped us to a great extent become sort of a homogeneous society in the far north. I think you hardly find any person who take offense for being called Hausa, since the Hausa people, they do not insult anybody for calling himself such.
All right, and let's talk about the choice of Daura as the location of this commemoration. Talk to us about that.
Daura is the birthplace of the Hausa people. It is the place where the Hausa civilization started. Many people are aware of the Bayajidda, legend, the Bayajidda myth. So the son of Bayajidda Bao, his 7 children were the ones who founded the first Hausa dynasties in all of the 7 Hausa original states. That's in Katsina, in Daura, in Biram, in Rano, in Kano, and Gobir, and also Daura itself. So Daura has always been like the headquarters of the Hausa people. So this year being the 10th anniversary, we felt that we need to go back home to remind ourselves about our origin, to remind ourselves about our common heritage, our common struggle, our common challenges, and the need for us to have a common solution.
So talk to us about how this kind of celebration can be harnessed, for the growth of Nigerians, for the growth of the society.
In Nigeria, we need to be linguistically independent. For over 60 years, we have been using English to a great extent. It's fine that we use another language, but over time, we need to have an indigenous language who can unite us more, and that without any sentiment or bias or personal opinion, I can tell you that Hausa language in Nigeria, in West Africa, is going to be that language that will unite the sub-Saharan African, because it has the population, it has the spread. Hausa is not only in West Africa, as you are aware, in North Africa, in Libya, in Sudan. There is a huge Hausa population in Sudan, over 5 or 7 million. In Central African Republic, in Gabon. So we can see that Hausa has the spread. And in Nigeria here also is the only language I can say that has this spread, because when you go to Southwest, you can find huge population in the Zango, in Lagos, we have seen in Mile 12, in Alaba, in so many places, Apapa. So we are trying to let people understand that the Hausa language now is for all Nigerians. We want Nigerians to embrace this language. Let it be that language that unites us all, so that we have that sense of belonging. We have an indigenous language that we can be proud of, so that when it goes to international community, Hausa currently being the 11th largest, when we support it and come all of us together, we will have a language that we'll all be proud of.
All right, Mr. Jai. Well, we'll have Songo, in just about any place. But of course, you have people from other tribes. You have so many in Nigeria, more than 250, who will tell you my language should rather be that integral language. But whichever way it is, it's about unity and growth and the unity in our diversity. Abdul Baki Jari is convener of International Hausa Day. Thank you for your time on TVC News at 10.
Thank you very much.